Yo, what is up, guys? Steve Scotching things. Running errands as usual. You get a truck video right when I've got a bunch of errands to run. Just dropped one of the kids off at school. It's -4 out. It is, growing up, like Nebraska winters was like snow, right? And stuff like that. And they've been pretty mild recently, where it just doesn't seem like a ton of snow that we've gotten in the last, even the last like 5 years. But man, we've had 2 blizzards in a row. Yesterday we had a snow squall. Alerts on the phones. I don't even know what a snow squall is. I've never heard of that before. It was crazy though. You could not see outside. So I guess squall is one up from blizzard. I don't know. Oh, I'm just tired of snow blowing. I'm tired of the cold. Good news is diesel truck still starts. It sits outside. I've only had my diesel gel up once, and like I think I said, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. We had a week of like -20 degree temps at night, and no one was going out during the day, so it didn't get started. It just sat there, and then when I tried to start it, nothing. So I don't use additive or anything. They have a winter diesel blend mix they use. What am I carrying today? Got the double gunner grip SNG. Got the McNeese 3.5, great little knife. Yeah, I haven't been posting. God, do you ever just get tired of this? Like, it's like, oh, here's an unboxing. Here's my thoughts on this. I just don't feel like making a video. I posted all the ones that all the unboxings of the knives that I had bought, that were bought in November. The Rogovitz, which I ordered back in October. And I did, like I said, did really good on my vacation. Only bought 2 knives. I haven't posted those yet. I'll get around to it. I got a knife in from Will, WC Review. Check him out to check out, which was cool. I sent him an SMF to check out, and he sent me this knife to check out. I opened it the other day, and I haven't done anything. I haven't posted that video yet, so I'll get that up. Other than that, I did buy one knife last week, and it still hasn't even shipped yet, so I'll explain that a little bit more when it gets here. I think they're just kind of dicking me around. I don't know why they do that kind of stuff. And other than that, like the Artica is back it's on its way back from Medford, but with blizzards all over the country, God knows when that's going to get here. I don't know, I've got a bunch of other stuff I need to get that I've made and get. I just haven't. Sometimes you just don't feel like uploading. I listen to podcasts every night when I go to bed, and last night, like, my wife got pissed because I woke her up because I was literally laughing in bed. SOE, Special Operations Equipment. John, the owner, does a podcast with Scully. Don't know his last name. Scully used to work. He was a Marine forever. When he got done with the Marines, he went and he worked for Strider for a long time, and then moved out. So he's known John and all those guys forever, because John, SOE, and Strider used to share a building or something like that. So then he moved out to Tennessee for freedom, I guess, and worked for John for a long time, and now I think he's just kind of enjoying retirement or whatever. But he still does this podcast with John, and they talk about, old stories from back in the day. It's an entertaining podcast. They give their takes on, God, you know what, this neighbor, I'm sorry, man, he's got a tractor with a snowblower on the front, and he does everybody's driveway in the neighborhood but like ours down here. Maybe I need to throw him some money, because I'm tired of snowblowing. Anyway, they talk about mother trucker. Speaking of that, the city just went by, and these assholes. No, my driveway's plowed in, and I snowblowed all the snow away from the curb, so there wasn't anything to push into my driveway. And I know this SOB blocked me in. Sorry. Squirrel! Anyway, they talk about politics and just old stuff, gear. I mean, you know, stories from his Scully's military career, and it's just entertaining. And he was talking about an old story from way back in the day, when Dwyer and Mick were together, and they'd go to shows. Anyway, and it made me laugh because I thought of Keith, KF Boston. Check out his. I keep telling him he needs to do a YouTube channel for dog training, because they are him and his wife. Their Instagram, Crooked Tails. Check them out, dude. Like, seeing their dogs in action, and I know that he wants one of these dogs, and we're always sending those reels of these dogs back and forth to each other. But so Dwayne Dwyer had a Malinois back in the day, and it was, let's get this correct, it was, as Scully said, it was an untrained Malinois. So it sounded, this dog was just like a demon child. And he was telling some stories about how Dwayne brought it to a show one time and what it did. I'm literally laughing my ass off in bed because I'm thinking of Keith, and these stories are funnier than crap. But then another time, like he said, Dwayne was moving and he needed Dwayne to help, or Scully went over to Dwayne's house to help him move some crap. And, they're like, well, what are we gonna do with the dog? He's like, oh, just put him in the backyard, and there's like he said he had like a 6 or 8 foot fence, and he goes, we'll be back in a half hour. And they're back a half hour later, and he said there's that dumb dog with a smile on its face sitting in the front yard with a 20 foot piece of underground sprinkler hose in its mouth, and in that 30, and I guess Dwayne had just put down irrigation and new sod in the backyard before selling the house, and the dog had, in the 30 minutes, gone through and dug up every single piece of underground sprinkler pipe. So it was just hilarious. So yeah, and that just made me think of Keith, because I'm always sending him stuff, and he wants one bad, but he can handle it, because like I said, go check out his wife's YouTube channel, or Facebook, or god dang, Instagram, Crooked Tails. He's an amazing dog trainer. They're amazing dog trainers. So I just had to laugh. I think Keith needs to just go listen to that clip. I mean, they talk about this dog for like 20 or 30 minutes, and I was just laughing my ass off. But it's a good podcast. Like I said, I fall asleep to it all the time. Different podcasts, true crime, stuff like that. But listened to that one last night and kept me up laughing, thinking of Keith. So that's all I got. Just a random truck video. Nothing new. It's cold. It's gonna be super cold all weekend. Super high winds. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.